Happy Wednesday. Braden Huff played the game of his life, and the Gonzaga Bulldogs vanquished earlier losses to St. Mary's to claim the West Coast Conference Tournament title last night. Huff got his second start of the year and provided over 30 minutes of great play to help the Zags with the win, including nailing several key shots down the stretch as the Gales tried to come back.
Huff with the right hand, that's his offhand, and he scores.
And he's been huge tonight.
Little reset for Ryan Nembhard. Back to Huff, runner, good!
Such great composure, awareness to get to the spot where he can be successful.
Saxon's had a good game as well. 1:44 to go and another timeout. They're trying to go through Huff. Hickman and Saxon rejected the pass. Marciulionis hustles after the ball, and Hickman got back and stole it away.
What a play by Nolan Hickman.
A basket might do it, and there's a basket. St. Mary's can't even get a shot off. Battle! 2-on-1. Lob! Dunks it home! It's left.
Talk about making a statement. Great hands defensively by Caleb Battle. Go ahead and reward him. Up, and away. Caleb Battle and the Gonzaga Bulldogs emphatically punching their ticket as the automatic qualifier in the NCAA tournament. Threes in the last 4 games.
Yeah. Mikey Lewis, still no threes. That's going to be the story of this game.
It's over.
It's over.
The Zags came to Vegas, and the Zags did some Zag things.
Coach Mark Few was all about giving credit to St. Mary's for bringing the best out of the Bulldogs.
It was a great college basketball game. Listen, 2 teams just competing at the highest level, incredibly physical, and again, like I said out there on the court, like I just want to tip my hat to St. Mary's. I mean, they've brought the best out in us over the years, and again, this was definitely. That was the case tonight. I mean, they made us dig deeper, and I think we played the most physical game we played all year. And I think we made a jump with just, being nastier and maybe dictating some things with our defense. And to turn that team over 18 times was huge. To win a grinder like that, I think says a lot about these guys.
Graham Ike had 11 points and 7 rebounds in the win. He said he knew all along that Huff would come through when called upon.
It is special because we've been talking about this for a while now, and I just know he's built for it. Through thick and thin, he's always had my back if I'm not playing well, and I always have his back when he's not playing well. He stepped up to the plate tonight. I told him he had missed a floater, maybe 8 minutes left, and I was like, man, you good. That next one's cash. Literally, the next one he shot was cash, and we needed that big term. Just proud of him for sticking with it through the whole season.
Gonzaga will earn the WCC's automatic bid into the NCAA tournament. St. Mary's will most likely receive an at-large invitation. Well, a decision to come back for her 5th season of women's college basketball continues to pay off for Kashmir graduate Hailey Van Lith. The TCU point guard is fresh off a Big 12 MVP season and led the Horned Frogs to its first ever Big 12 tournament championship Sunday, earning the tournament's most outstanding player award in the process. Now, Hailey's been recognized by the Associated Press as the Women's College Basketball Player of the Week. After 3 years at Louisville, Van Lith transferred to LSU last season and struggled through difficult times. She opted for a 5th season this year, transferring to TCU, and has done nothing but dominate. Congratulations to Hailey. Seattle Kraken are back on home ice tonight in NHL play. Montreal Canadiens are in town to face the Kraken at Climate Pledge Arena for a puck drop of 7:30. In the meantime, Seattle has welcomed a fresh face to the locker room, and well, with any hope of the playoffs out of reach, they're bringing up the young guys. Michael Isamont says he's received a warm welcome.
You know, it's a world-class organization here for any sport, not just the NHL. So being here the way I've been treated so far, you know, it's unbelievable.
The deadline and the events of the deadline kind of always are introspective to where you're at in the season and how your team's doing. And so I, as a group and the guys, you know, realize we're not where we want to be or where we think we should be. And you know, the focus here the rest of the way is getting to our best hockey, getting to you know, both individually, both as a team, and you know, both as one projecting for the future.
You can watch tonight's game on King 5 and Kong TV. Well, the Seahawks have added more talent through the free agent market. Seattle reportedly signed former Kansas City Chief, Buffalo Bill, and New Orleans Saints wide receiver Marquez Valdez-Scantling. The free agent agreement for one season worth $5.5 million. Valdez-Scantling caught 17 passes for 385 yards and 4 touchdowns in 8 games for the Saints last season. Seattle heads into the 2025 campaign without Tyler Lockett, without DK Metcalf. Valdez-Scantling is expected to be in the starting lineup along with Jackson Smith and Jigba and Jake Bobo. A Tri-City American player was injured in a fight last night on the ice against Seattle, and the game had to be postponed. Terrell Goldsmith was involved in the on-ice altercation when he fell to the ice unconscious and apparently convulsing. He was taken to a nearby hospital, and the game was suspended. Seattle led at the time 2-0. Not quite clear if the game will pick up when they replay it from the second period on, or if they'll start it all over again. As a result of last night's postponement, the Wenatchee Wild still trail the Thunderbirds by 3 points for the final playoff spot in the WHL's Western Conference standings. Wenatchee begins a 3-game road trip tonight in Kamloops against the Blazers. Austin Andrade says time is ticking for everyone to reach the playoffs.
We are all running out of games to win right now, running out of opportunities to make that final push over the last couple of weeks. But Kamloops, they've got some outstanding workers on the power play. They've got Tommy Lafreniere, who's suddenly jumped up into one of the top scoring spots in the Western Hockey League. We've seen some rookies on the rise, all chasing Landon DuPont from Everett, and Tommy Lafreniere is one of them. And they're an extraordinarily disciplined team. They don't take many penalties. So the special teams, we can't count on having a lot of those opportunities this time around. We're going to have to get things done 5-on-5, and scoring goals, getting to the paint, playing a tight checking game. It's about what we do right now. We're looking at the how teams have done this season on offense. You look at the teams that score 3 a game, and you're talking bottom 4, bottom 5 in the league. You look at teams that score 4 a game, you're talking top 4, top 5 in the league. So scoring that extra goal, getting to 4 in a game, which we got close to doing a lot this past weekend. We're never able to do, though. Getting to 4 goals and getting some good goaltending, which I know we'll get from Brendan G this weekend. It's an extraordinary difference when you can get that extra goal and get to 4 right now. And we need to find a way to score that extra goal and get those 2 points back on the bus with us.
The Wild and Blazers drop the puck at 7 o'clock tonight. You can hear the action with Austin Andrade locally on 560 KPQ. Well, Quincy lost its opener in Prep Boys soccer last night. Eisenhower's 2 goals in the first half were enough to hold up for the 2-1 win. Daniel Mendoza found the back of the net for the Jackrabbits in the second half of that contest. Chelan boys have the lone game on the schedule for today. That's a road trip to Wahluke. That's a look at sports news. I'm Eric Granstrom. Have a happy Wednesday.